Hello everybody! I'm Raphael Perry and it's time for some more evil manga poo, also known as Vambrace Cold Soul. Don't worry, I've got a little bit of a sore throat and a bit of a sniffly nose, bit of a runny nose. I had a nice hot curry earlier. Okay, so we're back with this fine game. I'm hoping it will live up to expectations, despite the evil manga artwork that is an abomination on the face of the earth. However, there's something very important I'd like to show you all. I will load up my previous save. And when I do, we shall find out something rather horrible, which is probably the reason why not a lot of other people are covering this game. And again, apparently you have to sit through a rather longer than expected load screen. Evil manga face, it's obvious. Look! Look! The game has put me back here! It's forcing me to replay this whole section all over again. I'm not very happy about that, so I'll cut to where I last left off. See you all in a bit. Now we're back in the evil manga poo, shitty PlayStation 1990s bollocks that should be destroyed. This is really dumb. Look at it, this is stupid. They should never have done this. Yeah. So, I don't like the way this game handles its saves. It's using a very strict save point system with arbitrary save points going, oh look, now we saved your progress. This makes it harder to record episodes because I'm going to have to keep on recording until I get to a save point, otherwise I'm going to have to replay through everything all over again. And then I'll come back and things won't be quite as they appeared. This is obviously very inconvenient for me. Also, this is horrible. Nobody looks like a little fucking square with a head on top. This is stupid. They should be made to learn to do better. I mean, look, it's not that the art is unrealistic. Oh, progress has now been saved, has it? Thank you very much. So yeah, it's not the art is unrealistic. You know, I've played Darkest Dungeon, I've played games of unrealistic graphics. It's that the art is trying to be cutesy, and it's overdoing it to the point where it is grotesque, hideous, beyond all. It's just, blech. You know, it's wrong. It's too much. It is wrong. Yeah, like each of these individual features on its own is quite nice, but the overall combination is overpowering. Like someone who wears too much aftershave or something like that, right? And I'm not saying, oh, I'm just not strong enough to take this. I'm saying this is fucking revolting, you know. Hello? I can just... What on earth? Fine. Oh, fuck off. Drugs. They took drugs. This is bullshit. I don't think I should go much further, really. I mean, what stupid drugs were they on when they thought it was okay to include this kind of stupid manga fetish bullshit in their game? Honestly, I think there's something very wrong with these people. Halt! You're not permitted to be roaming around here. Well, it's like literally the only place I could go, man. Calm yourself, good sir. This is my dear friend. Do you not recognize her? Well, another girl, eh? You tricky bastard. I still need to check her papers, though. No need to bother. I don't need to bother. I can personally vouch for her. After all, a friend of mine is a friend in the North Venture Company. Uh-huh. Alright, go on. Who is this smooth talker? He's not a smooth talker. He's a sleazy shitbag who thinks he's a fucking manga catgirl bullshit twat-faced drug dickhead cunt fuck thicker. Just need to bloody... I need to avoid coming to this area and only come here if I really have to. This is clearly a bad part of the game. This is proof the developers are just going to hell. What gorgeous eyes the lady has. Mahoram, relic hunting extraordinaire at your service. Sorry, but isn't that just a fancy way of saying you're a thief of antiquities? Oh, she is showing her education at last. You offend my sensibilities with such barbed words. I am merely offended by the stupid Windows pop-up that covers this much of the screen every 5 minutes. I am merely a humble adventurer who got stuck in the wrong place at the wrong time. Well, thanks for defending me at the market gate. My name's Lyric. That's not a name, lady, that's a word. Word names are bad. They're really bad. Do not have a word name. Word names are dumb. They mean your parents couldn't think of an actual name to give you. It's like Major in Catch-22. Actually, that's getting remade recently, isn't it? George Clooney is Major, apparently. Why did you help me anyway? I have a quick ear, milady. Life here can be difficult for an outlander unfamiliar with our strange ways. Ah, forgive me, you must be famished. Allow me to take you to the market. Oh, that's one offer I won't refuse. Hang on, she looks scared, concerned. She doesn't look like, oh yeah, I'd totally go for that. She looks like, well, yeah, that's one offer I won't refuse. Come then, follow me. Drugs. They took drugs, and then they made this. Hello, Yesol. This is Lyric, my dear friend, since, well, today, really. Why does she have a stupid... Is that a stupid Harry Potter bullshit thing on her? It could very well be. That was a really oddly shaped die. She's gawking at me. She's staring at me. That's not really gawking. Gawking is like slack-jawed, wide-eyed. That's more the angry stare of, bitch, you're looking at my man. You know. Yesol, right? That's a pretty name. You're a fucking bimbo. How can I help you two today? I'm busy reading up on my Harry Potter fanfiction. I'm playing fucking Reifu with dickheads who think Reifu is actually a good thing. Or fatal. Do you have anything to eat? I can pay with gold. Oh, we don't use gold here, my lady. Don't you have any Hellion? Hellion? The captain of the guard literally gave you some and explained to you what it was like 5 minutes ago. You are the daughter of a doctor or professor. You are highly educated. You're acting like a complete brain-dead moron. I really want the writing of this game to be something good to make up for the artwork, and I want the gameplay to be amazing, so I'm sticking with it, okay? Hey, she's cheered up now that you've done something stupid. It makes her feel superior. Look at that facial expression change. The Foxia tradition burnt it as an offering to our ancestors. It's now the currency of choice for spooks. You mean this, right? Lanville gave me some. Great. Shall we make a deal? You brain-dead bimbo moron. I can't even read that, it's not even writing. Anything in particular you're looking for? Dale Archer's survivors and sober wraiths conduct trade using a paper currency called Hellion. You'll need to scavenge and sell supplies you've found on the field to earn more. Switch between the shop's wares and your inventory to buy and sell items. Okay. Merchantry represents your ability to negotiate with merchants. More options and rare items will appear in the shop if you have a higher merchantry stat. We have people and cat people and drugs here in the middle. Drugs. Stupid drugs. I'd like to pretend this is Patil from Open All Hours. That was the best character in the entire series. Right. I see bottles. I see gems. I don't see where I switch between... Oh, wait. Is it here? No, it's not here. Is this the switch? It is the switch. Okay. Right, what have we here, then? A splint sent pesky bones, broken bones to aid the healing process. Cures fractures and sprains. Usable while camping. Gecko tail skewer. Looks positively revolting. It actually reminds me of... those little bits of cheese and grapes on cocktail sticks from parties in the 70s and 80s. And then we got into the mid to late 80s when people decided that mango chutney was ubiquitous and had to be consumed with everything. Usable while camping. How long do these modifiers last for? Are they permanent? Sylvani tea. A tea brewed from the highland leaves of Sylvia. A great way to sober up and recuperate. Cures befuddled and hypothermia. You know hypothermia is pretty serious. It still looks like a dollar sign. Centipede stick. It's nutritious but doesn't taste very good. I think the last one. Hang on. Health management. Okay, so these two are counterparts. Health we take as damage in combat. Vigor is more of a courage and bravery. So depending on what we need, these two will be quite useful. Vox syrup. Wait, do one of these cost nothing? No, 15. Okay, good. Vox syrup. Vox being voice. This syrupy concoction soothes the throat and brings out the music in your voice. Cures hoarse and sleepy. Usable while camping. Smelling salts, a stimulant to arouse the consciousness of weary travellers. Cures faint and hallucinating. Okay. And Naziri Fire Brew. This infamous Naziri drink burns all the way down. It keeps your body warm and gives you liquid courage. Cures terrified and frostbitten. So, I'm supposed to buy something here. Oh! A fur vest. This basic vest shields you from the elements and maintains your warmth. Now, I don't know for a fact what else I'm going to need money for in this shithole of a ruin of a town with fire kit. The basic necessities to maintain a campfire in the freezing wastes of Iceland. There's Overwatch +1, maximum health +2. Because I don't know, I'm going to get one of those, because those counteract. And then I shall leave. I'll be seeing you around, says the hateful girl who really doesn't seem to like me because she's got a stupid little shield on the front of her vest. I mean, it's a nice sort of pseudo-oriental looking outfit, don't get me wrong. But this just makes it look like a blazer from some fancy public school. And of course, as we all know, public school means private school means not so fancy private school, and then hang on, let me get this right. A state school is a public school. A private school is a poor, not so fancy private school, and then a public school is a really private school for posh people who are really rich. Yeah, that's about right. Oh my god, what the fuck is wrong with your ears, woman? Stop right there! I've got a Game of Thrones sword and some armor from at least 3 different franchises. Fuck you! Lady Celeste, what brings you to our quiet corner of Dale Arch? What are you doing out of prison? Woman, you're fucking ginger. Mayhaps there is a misunderstanding. Shut your mouth, Maharam! Guards, arrest her! What? But I'm just a harmless bimbo. What could you possibly do to me? Come on, I've got to make this fun somehow. It's like, lady, I was let out. I honestly didn't think you were going to make it when we dumped you in that cell. You're not the sergeant who came and rescued me. Your face is a different shape. Then again, virtually everyone in this game has the same face shape because we're all evil manga poo which should be killed for the good of all humanity, but here we go. Celeste, right? Lanville mentioned your team found me. Save the pleasantries. I don't trust you as far as I could throw you. Regardless, you have my thanks. You received no charity from us. My team found you on the street. Thought you might be a green flame agent we could interrogate. Good intel is hard to come by nowadays. I understand everyone's suspicions, but I already told Lanville I have no connection to them. And I understand good intelligence can be hard to come by if those two cretinous morons who picked me up are anything to go by. Am I to believe you just waltzed into Iceland there? Ridiculous. The frost fell in a mustardy yellowish colour which I can't click on, so it doesn't need to be colour-coded. Surrounding this city kills everything that touches it. We have Isabel to thank for that wretched gift that keeps on giving. I just saw her in the prison. What does she have to do with all this? Also, Isabel didn't speak to me this time, whereas she did previously, so maybe that's been saved. You can stop playing coy. I'm not buying your act, lady. If what Lanville said is true, I'm the first person to enter this city in a year. Nobody outside has the slightest clue what's going on in here. You want to know what really happened? We were the fools that got caught in the middle of a civil war. Between who? It's a civil war. It's literally the same people against each other. Tensions between the dwarfs and the drifters is as old as the city are as old. Tensions are, tension is. Are as old as the city itself. We never imagined Icenair would devolve into total chaos. The Green Flame had been here, stoking tensions for months, if not years. When the time came, they seized the moment and orchestrated a decisive coup. In whose name? The King of Shades, who gets to be blue, and again I can't click on him, so there's literally no information and no need for it to be highlighted. He cursed this place and keeps an iron grip on it. But I'm sure that's no surprise to you. After all, you show up now? That's convenient. Maybe Lanville believes your little sob story, but you're not fooling me. You got the wrong idea about me, lady! I'm angry! Look at me! I've come here in good faith! Too bad. You're marching right back into that prison cell and you're gonna learn how to get real cozy with that witch friend of yours. It's Private Wedge. Mom, we have a problem! He's one of the two idiots. Suddenly, I wish these two women could be called Stan and Lee. No, that's not right, is it? It's Mr. Hubert, Miss Hubert, and Miss Stanley. And Miss Stanley would only accept being... They're both very eccentric. Miss Stanley will only accept being referred to as Stan, and Miss Hubert will only accept being referred to as Hugh. And Miss Stanley will only acknowledge any communication at all if Miss Hugh is communicated with first. And they will also both only acknowledge any contact if addressed by name, the names they accept, but it must sound insincere and undecisive and be precluded by an so that he can come in and go, Hugh, Stan, we have a problem. Can't you see I'm in the middle of something? There's a mad wraith in Dale Arch! What? How's that possible? It's at the ascending room. Please come! Just my luck. Don't think this changes anything. You're coming with me. Could the rumours about the mad wraiths of Icenair be true? I think you're about to find out, lady. That is one pissed-off green see-through dwarf with a ridiculous ram's horn helmet and some kind of mouth thing over his head. Everybody, stand back! And she actually is behind her, tilted sideways, like, ah! Looking scared. Makes up for how she seems to be a bit dim in the head. Maybe she's recovering from all of that cold, from like nearly freezing to death. You know, maybe her brain's still thawing out, and that's why she's acting like a total bimbo. That's an ordinary spook. It's gone mad. Butcher? Mate, a butcher doesn't wear that much. Actually, no. Butchers do wear like a scale mail apron sometimes to stop themselves, like, causing themselves a severe accidental injury. But even so, that is like excessive armour for a butcher. I don't think they mean it literally. Oh! He flies on wires. Watch out! You cannot pronounce exclamation marks on their own, you fucking twat! Celeste, what's going on here? Says the young man who's like 20 fucking 3. Captain, it appears some spooks hitched a ride into Dale Arch in the ascending room. Who is on duty? Says Mr. I'm from the fucking Night's Watch. We lost 2 souls here. There are no witnesses as to how they got in, sir. We arrived a moment too late. Lyric stopped it. Is that so? I suppose your theory that she was with the Green Flame didn't age well. What say you now? Sir, we shouldn't jump to any conclusions. Nonsense. Get these men to the Sylvani Healing Hall and be discreet about it. We don't need any cause for unnecessary panic, and post some guards on the surface. Lyric, meet me in the war room at the Guardian's barracks, which again cannot be clicked on. And I mean, everything about these bright colours on the writing makes me think this is designed for a mobile screen, which would actually explain quite a lot about this game. There's someone who would like to have a word with you. And now I have to go to the place I've been told to go to. They brought me out here in a cutscene, but they couldn't take me back to the place I've been told to go to in a cutscene? Oh dear. See, a cutscene to get me there would make sense because I don't know my way around this horrible square grid rubbish thing. At least there's a bright yellow speech bubble with a black exclamation mark in it to make you look stupid. Hello, guard. I'm back here again. Welcome to headquarters of the Alliance Guardians. Our mission is to maintain order in Dale Arch until we discover a solution to this crisis. Well, that's great, but it doesn't really help. Wait. What's this? You found a page of the Codex! And she looked really pleased to do that. Codex is this one, right? The North Venture Company is a foxier mercantile group under the control of the Asadali Emperor. Not Asadi Emperor, Asadali Emperor. That's maybe one syllable too many. It was formed soon after the discovery of the mainland and has been operated for centuries. It deals in trading a variety of goods that range from Zumurudi spices, Ideni textiles, and Silverni woodworks and fruit, and dwarven technology. Authority in the company is divided between regional heads who carry golden seals issued by the Emperor. The company also employs a formidable fleet of military force of thousands and floods their business places with ridiculous drug incense that makes everyone think they're fucking cat people. Lanville said you'd come. They're waiting for you. Please proceed. Which way? There's literally 2 directions I could be going here. And I bet it's not this one. Well, hey, look at this. You found a page of the Codex! Again! Of course, the plural of Codex would be codices. Edina! Much of mankind's culture has been shaped by conflict. The human realm is a vast land composed of several populous kingdoms constantly vying for dominance. Political and military authority in Edina is concentrated in the country's major noble houses. These families have ancient roots and many can trace their ancestry back to the land's original tribes. The power struggles between these houses are also a daily source of gossip and intrigue within individual kingdoms. Fine. You found a page of the Codex! How did I know? Oh, she laughed that time. The Ascending Room is a marvel of ancient dwarven engineering. The room functions as a lift that ferries passengers from Dale Arch to the surface of Icesnare. It follows a complicated network of tunnels underground that serve to conceal the room's final destination. This renders Dale Arch's location virtually impossible to find unless it is accessible via the Ascending Room. Despite the machine's age, it is far more advanced than most modern technology in Ephira. The knowledge used in its construction has long been lost to the dwarfs. Well, that's unfortunate. Maybe we'll meet a dwarf who's interested in rediscovering that technology. I bet this is another page of the... Yep. Rising from the ashes of the Emperor Wars... Rising from the ashes of the Temple Wars, the kingdoms of Ephira pulled their resources together and established the Guardian Alliance, a tenuous diplomatic alliance of 5 countries and the 3 cities. Its purpose was threefold: to organize a concerted means of rebuilding their kingdoms, to prevent future wars, and to mitigate damage from the Colossi. The alliance is composed of 3 distinct branches: the Chancery, the Conclave, and the Guardians. Okay, so the Chancery is probably Chancellery, as in a religious branch. The Conclave would be the academic branch, and the Guardians would be the people who actually go and get the shit kicked out of them protecting people. Got it. Also, we have things now. I've just done that to get rid of the new bits on them. Release form, yeah, okay. Are there any more pages in... And I can't go this way, that is totally fine. Interesting how the profile changes. She definitely twists to face further away on that side. Those shields are really nice. Could I have one of those shields? Might actually protect me, you know. Hello, soldiers? Clone men? People with no personality? The Guardians are composed of soldiers recruited from... Why the fuck is he saying this? The Guardians are composed of soldiers recruited from across the 5 realms and 3 cities of Ephira. Our efforts have ushered in a new era of peace over the world. Well, okay, but you didn't need to tell me. Our priority now is to stop the Shade King. We need to find a safe way to evacuate the survivors from Icesnare. Unfortunately, our inability to bypass the Frostfell has stifled our efforts. The Frostfell has kept you trapped here this entire time, and I didn't even realize it was her speaking. It's an enchanted barrier surrounding Icesnare. Anyone who touches it is instantly frozen to death. Frost fences are getting erected again inside the city too. Well, that's not good. Look, I'm trying to... Okay, look. Sorry, wrong button there. This is what happens when they make me use the keyboard for movement. Oh my god, more drugs. This is not in brackets. The guard should not be speaking. This is a city map. It looks like the Guardians have profiled the most important people in the city. You mean racism and bias? Well, there are fucking cat, dog, drug people here. A new frost fence has cut off access to the supplies we need at the Ghost Bazaar. The situation is dire, but we're still trying this under wraps. Surely that should be we're still trying to keep this under wraps, or we're still, it's like, are you trying to keep it secret, or are you still secretly trying to get through the frost fence? The last thing we need is a panic. We'll have to consult Balthazar to find another route. He always manages to find something. Who the fuck is this gay boy? There's a big exclamation mark here, which means nothing. I can just literally ignore him and walk right on past. Is it E again? It's fucking E again. This is a bloody clip-to continue game at this point. There's been very little by way of actual gameplay. It's most unfortunate. I don't know how it happened, sir, but we're making every effort. Sir! That's not a sir, that's a fucking teenage twat who should be kicked out and told to go back to school. Lyric! Glad you could join us. Oh, sorry, no, that's him. Lyric, glad you could join us. I'd like to introduce you to our esteemed leader, Zaquard Ventru. You should remember him from the previous episode, you fucking twat. Zaquard? I set out in search of you months ago. I can hardly believe you're standing here now. Neither can I. That's not Zaquard, that's a fucking twat. Oh, please excuse me. Apologies for interrupting. I'm just pleased to make your acquaintance, sir. Oh god, I can't do a very good Markwing Davy impersonation. I'm sorry, it would be great if I could. Please, call me Zaquard. The captain just informed me of your unusual arrival. I have a lot of questions, but they'll have to wait. And I'm a 14-year-old cunt! I mean, this is not an authority figure. This is an emo teenage twat who really loves The Witcher. He 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 loves Game of Thrones, and he loves Game of Thrones. And he really loves the fucking Witcher. I mean, even the cross straps on the chest are very Night's Watch. It's just, god, fucking drugs. Look, this is not the kind of appearance that inspires confidence. It does not exude authority. This exudes smug twat who's telling his mum, "You're not my boss, you can't tell me what to do." It's fucking Kevin and Perry, that's what it is. At least Mr. Pathetic Bumfluff Stubblebeard here is a little more authoritative with his stupid fucking shaved sides twat shit and his little bit of a missing ear that sticks out way more sideways from the other one. Yes, I'm sorry to cut this introduction short, but we have an ongoing situation. Isabel Salazar escaped her cell and left Dale-Arch. Well, that's good. She murdered our guards and allowed a mad wraith into Dale-Arch, putting many lives at risk. But I just saw her briefly while having my paperwork done. She even spoke to me as I was leaving, except she didn't speak to me because she spoke to me previously, and then when I reloaded this second time she didn't. So it's literally lying and remembering stuff that's happened before. That could probably be fixed in a patch. What? She hasn't spoken in a year. Do you remember what she said? I didn't pay much heed to her at a point. Who is she? She's Morrigan from Dragon Age Origins, you dumb bint. It's so blatantly obvious. See, the problem with using such highly derivative art is that it actually cheapens the characters, and it's very hard to take them seriously when all you're seeing is something else that you're very familiar with. It would have been nicer if there'd been something rather more original, and maybe less fucking manga. You know, just saying. That witch is one of the Shade King's prime lieutenants. If she gets away, she will compromise Dale Arch's location. If that happens, nothing will save us. There's a great big ice wall around the place. It's not like people don't know where you are. But you're talking more about the lift and the way in and stuff, and the actual way to get here rather than the location. Then forgive me for asking, but why aren't you pursuing her right now? Says Mrs. Shocked Face of brain-dead bimboness. We tried. We were unable to follow her through the frost fence, though. She used her magics to bypass it. The frost fence? What's a frost fence? That's probably like an ice wall, just like a fence made of frost. They're smaller barriers conjured from the same magic as the Frostfell. The green flame uses them to limit our access to certain sectors of ice now. They too are deadly to the touch, says Mr. Teenage Twat, who's suddenly got a little scar on his mouth that wasn't there before. Oh no, it's there, it's okay. But that wouldn't be an issue for you, would it, Lyric? Sir? Oh, it's true, I walked through the Frostfell. I could do it through the power of this Vambrace, but you already knew that, didn't you? How did you come into possession of this artifact? My late father left it to me. His final letter bid me seek you out in this cursed place. I'm glad to see they've updated the conversation in this scene, whereas previously she acted like a complete fucking twat and were like, how have you heard of me? And he's like, and he should have been like, bitch, your father told me to come and meet me. That means he knew who I was, and I probably know who he is, you dumb fucking cunt. But no, they've tidied that up a bit, so that's a big improvement already. I like that. This Vambrace, he said, was the key to coming here. It allowed me to bypass the Frostfell harmlessly. Would your father happen to be the esteemed Dr. Nicolau Lyric? You bloody know he is! Okay, they haven't tidied it up. I was wrong. I was being preemptive. I'm sorry, guys. One and the same. How could you possibly know that? For you are a bloody imbecile, woman. Your father told you to come and meet this guy. You know, and he told you come meet this guy to get like answers to questions. This guy will know the things you need to know. How do you think this guy knows that you are the daughter of your father? Do you think your father never mentioned having a daughter, you dumb bint? Fucking brain-dead morons, manga shit, twat face, bloody fucking blah! Stupid, bad writing tropes and stereotypes of idiots who can't write well. God! It's like the last 3 or 4 seasons of Game of Thrones, isn't it? He is a renowned scholar and his research on the Archons is unsurpassed. I am well versed in his works. Now before me stands a woman bearing his namesake and carrying a relic of Archonic design. Even I can connect the dots. Yeah, but apparently she can't. You recognize this thing? No, it's a woman. It's called the Vambrace. A powerful relic indeed. I'm not sure Lyric realizes the value of what she possesses. I'm pretty sure she doesn't. Look at her, standing there like a vapid airhead. If all you can say is true, then she should give it to us. We could use it to turn the tide against the King of Shades. Oh, it's not that simple. I can't remove it. I've tried everything short of cutting off my arm. Well, you know what? Maybe that would actually give you some sort of character depth. Lyric, you seek answers and I'm willing to help you. But our priority now is finding Isabel. Would you be willing to lead a party past the Frost fans to find her? With his stupid fucking cowboy collar? This isn't my first tracking mission. I'll help, but when I come back, we need to talk. Could you maybe just like wrap up a bit warmer because of all the fucking ice and snow outside? You'll need a place to prepare before deploying. Take this scroll of consent, I've already got one, and tell Helga at the last Lady Inn I sent you. She'll make sure you have a space. My scouts inform me Isabel is moving north toward the entertainment district. We'll send some guardians with you to the surface to help, of course. If you're looking for sellswords, you might have some luck at the recruitment board. In the meantime, I'll make sure the ascending room is set for your next destination. Shouldn't I be going to the inn? Because, like, Mr. Twatface 14-year-old 6'7" bloody dickhead told me to go there. Leave it to me, says Miss Overconfident Bimbo Twatface Bumfish. Can I leave now? Can I get out of this hellhole? I can go this way now. What's here? This looks like some kind of barracks, where I might be able to find more pages. Yep.
Huh.
Yes, lady. Huh? Indeed. The Guardians assemble. Sounds like a bad Marvel mood. The Guardians are a military composed of soldiers from Medina and the free cities of Ephyra. They undertake expeditions and extended campaigns on behalf of the Alliance. Their purpose is to maintain peace and stability across the realm. Leadership and management over the military arms of the Alliance is divided between 10 generals, 2 from each of the 5 kingdoms. Because that's not arbitrary, and they still need to get this fucking PlayStation controller off my screen. I've learned to appreciate these quiet moments. It feels like the calm before the storm of doing our next surface run. Well, okay. Wait, this is a circuit. It's looping. Okay, I see. And for those of you who are... Yeah, see, it loops round. God, this is so fucking dumb. Evil manga-poo square-head RPG maker bullshit. Who the fuck is this? Hey girl, over here. I'm another drug-infused manga vision of your subconscious twat. Okay, Mr. Fox guy. I'm pretty busy right now. But I'll keep it brief. I am Maru Han, the camping... How many fucking ginger oriental people do you know, mate? Not very many. The acting director of the North Venture Company in Dockheim. I heard rumour Lamville was assembling an expedition to the entertainment district. Is it true? Wow, word travels unbelievably fast around here. It's almost as if it's an Elder Scrolls game, where people just telepathically know everything that's happened in the world. There are a few activities to while away the hours in Daylarch, and the gift of the gab has always been my speciality. Specialty is an Americanism. Speciality is the real word. Well, your sources are right, but the original expedition was cancelled, and I'm leading a new one myself. And I have a special request. There's an item of great importance to me in the entertainment district. The merchant Manduk is currently in possession of it. What is this item, and who is Manduk? He's like Marduk from Babylonian mythology, but with a typo. A golden seal called the Oske. It is granted by the Asadali Emperor and confers legitimacy to its owner to conduct business on behalf of the Northern Venture Company in Dockheim. Manduk was the company's former chief. Mate, it looks like you've got it already. Look at the massive size of that thing. Oh, this doesn't seem like something worth risking lives over. You clearly don't understand how importantly merchants take their trade and commerce, do you, lady? Risk brings reward. Fetch me the seal and I'll ensure you get the finest deals in Daylarch. You'll need my help if you're planning regular expeditions to the surface. He looks kind of pissed off there. And why does he have such pale makeup on his face and such a brown neck? Alright, I'll keep an eye out for it, but I'm not making any promises. That's because you're a bimbo. The merchant's fate has already been sealed. It is of little use to her now, but it is priceless to me. In other words, death sentence for stealing it. I'll be seeing you around. And I can finally leave this bloody building. But my progress has been saved, so that is as good a time as any to end the episode, because it's been going on for quite a long time now. I hope you've all enjoyed this one, my anti-manga rants aside, and I'll look forward to seeing you all in the next one whenever it finally happens. I'll say bye-bye for now, and cheerio!